What's up, traders? Welcome back to another video. So today gold did not give me any setup. I was expecting price to come back to this region here. Let me show you. So let's go back a bit further. Now we have this head and shoulders pattern. Then we have Monday breaking the previous day's high. So we have a breakout, pullback, and then another push to the high but fails to break this high. So in my mind, there were two scenarios that were to happen. Either we come back to this trend line because, well, we are still on a very strong bullish uptrend and continue up, or it's much easier in the 1 minute time frame. So this is the high of the day here. No, this is the high of the previous day. This is our high of the day, but the first hour sets the high and the low of the session as usual. And then the second hour triggers the low of the session. Remember, we are inside. So this is not my 5-star setup. But I know how the price behaves after the first hour has already been triggered. Then I know we will have a movement, either stop hunt or a continuation. So the second hour triggers the low of the session and then continues higher. But I don't like to trade in a reversal setup like this one, because we are inside. I like my trades either at the low or at the high of the day. So I was expecting this. Now look at the way this 1 hour has formed. So now you need to use your knowledge in forex, and this is something that from previously, before I didn't trade Stacy Buck's strategy. I used to trade I don't know its name. I think it's bank institutions or something. So we have this lower low, lower high. So when I see a lower low, a lower high, I mean we have this broken structure here. They retest. Another broken structure. They retest. But once they continued breaking down here, they never retested. So this is where the money is. That is where the money is. Because the money here has already been, well, let's assume the money was here. It has been taken. Then they broke structure. Then they retested. Broke again, retested. But they did not test this level. So in my mind, I know this is where the liquidity is. So I was expecting price to come back to this region. But still, it's not a best trade setup for me. So it's not like I was enthusiastic to wait for it. Unless the market did come back to the high of the day, then there would have been a possibility. But I did not take any trade today, so that's normal. But what I want to talk about today is looking for best trade setups and learning how to sit on your hands. You see, what I used to do was make sure that I trade every day. So say I have my goals, weekly goals, monthly goals, and say for example this week I have a goal. I'm using an example of what I used to do. So maybe I'd set a goal of have a profit of say 150 pips for the whole week. So that means for 150 pips I need to make either 3 consecutive trades where I'm taking 50 pips, 50 pips, 50 pips, or there are a number of possibilities, but there's a pressure there. There's a lot of pressure there, and you find that you need to trade every day, especially if you started the week with a loss. Now the pressure is on to get back to the high waters and take your money back before making your profit. That was my mindset, and I know that is the mindset of some of you, and that is causing a lot of stress. And you can't trade the market if you're stressed. It needs to be a zero stress scenario. The only stress you have is maintaining your discipline and following your trading plan accordingly. So my trading plan stipulates that we trade at the high of the day, or if it's not the high of the day, so for example, this is our high of the day here. Then if the market did pierce the market maybe 1 hour before the first hour opens, or in the first hour, then I'm looking for a continuation setup. And how does a continuation setup look like? So say for example the market, say assuming this candle is the high of the day, then after these two candles break above the high of the day, they break structure. Once they break structure in the first hour, what I'm looking for in the second hour is price to either come back to the high. But if it does not come back to the high after 9:30, so I'm looking for a continuation pattern after 9:30. So we are still assuming this is our high of the day. I'm looking for a trend line. So for example, I'll put a trend line there, and I'll put a trend line there, like that. So what I'll be looking for is the price to come back to the trend line, then break structure the way it has done here. We have a break of structure, a retest, and an engulfment. So at 9:48, this would have been my entry for maybe a 50 pip move with my stop loss above the high, and a risk reward ratio of 1:2. Simple. So if the market does not satisfy the criteria for my entry, exit, everything that the market needs to do for me in order for me to take that trade, then for sure I'll not be taking that trade. And if I do take that trade, I'll be sitting at the edge of the seat, just regretting, why did I take this trade? And I've been in that position so many times that I don't really think I want to expose myself to that scenario. And one thing I was thinking about today was pain. And I was imagine a child who knows everything is right, so there is no right or wrong for him. But then he's playing with a door. I saw a child playing with a door, and the child does not know that the door can hit her or pinch her, So if she gets pinched by the door, she feels the pain and she knows that she won't do it again. But as traders, we are very stupid. Especially me. I tell myself I have been a very stupid guy for a long time. And it's because I have been losing money in the markets for 4 years. I've traded for 4 years, and it's only recently that I started making money in Forex. And all this time I've been doing the same mistakes over and over and over again. I've been that child who gets pinched by the door, but still I put my hand and then push the door again. It's like I enjoy the pain of losing. Now, maybe you have a twisted, fetish for pain, and that is why you keep on failing. definitely something worth looking into. But yeah, anyway, that is the importance of having a trading plan and knowing high probability setups. Otherwise, I could have been in this trade from, now, sure, there are those people who got into this trade after the price came back to near the high of the day, break of structure, retest, engulfment at 823. But for me, trading the first hour is a no-go zone. No-go zone. I have blown so many accounts with this first hour. Anyway, hopefully you got value from today's video. Stay disciplined, stay focused. Please listen to Stacy Buck's 7 steps for high performance trading. It has helped me a lot, and I know it will help you. Just stay consistent. See you in the next video.